Let me ask you a question. Would you pay $100 today or $10,000 5 years from now? That's the difference between prevention and treatment. Prevention is what you do now: checkups, vaccines, screening, and healthy habits to avoid expensive medical problems later. Most people wait until there's something wrong to see their doctor. That's how small, fixable issues turn into large, costly ones. In this module, I'll show you how preventative care protects both your health and your wallet, and why using your benefits now is the smartest financial move you can make. Alright, for this module's agenda, we have the cost of waiting, why insurance covers prevention, real world examples, prevention beyond medicine, pro tips to save money with prevention, common excuses that cost people money, pro tip roundup, example, the 5-year savings story, and closing and next step. What's one checkup or vaccine you put off because you felt fine? How would a small expense this month compare to a big bill later for the same issue? The cost of waiting. Healthcare is expensive, but waiting until something becomes serious costs far more. Here's what it will look like in real life. A flu shot may cost $75. This can prevent a $5,000 hospital stay for flu-related pneumonia. A $200 annual checkup can detect early signs of diabetes or hypertension, avoiding $20,000 in hospital care later. Or a $100 dental cleaning can prevent a $1,200 root canal or a $3,000 crown down the road. Now here's an example. Marcus skipped his yearly checkup because he felt fine. 3 years later, he was diagnosed with diabetes, something a $20 blood test could have caught early. Now he spends hundreds each month managing it. Now here's a pro tip. Preventative visits aren't about fixing problems. They're about catching issues early before they turn into medical debt. Now, did you know the CDC estimates that nearly 40% of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and some cancers are preventable with regular screenings, vaccines, and healthy lifestyle choices? Skipping a checkup might save you an hour now, but it will cost you years and thousands of dollars later. Do you know which preventative services your plan covers at $0 in network? What's one benefit you could schedule this week with no copay? Why insurance covers prevention. Here's something many people don't realize. Most ACA, Affordable Care Act compliant health plans cover preventative services at no extra cost. That means zero copay and no deductible as long as you use an in-network provider. Why? Because prevention saves money for both you and the insurer. Now here are some examples what's free under most plans. Annual physicals and wellness visits, vaccine, flu, COVID-19, Tdap, shingles, pneumonia, to name a few. Screenings, mammograms, pap tests, colonoscopies, blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. Counseling, nutrition, smoking cessation, depression, weight management. Now here's an example. Linda wasn't sure if her plan covered her mammogram. She called and found out it was 100% covered under preventative care. That test found an early issue, treated it quickly, and no cost to her. Now here's a pro tip. Check your insurer's preventative service list, usually under the wellness or benefits section. Now, did you know under the Affordable Care Act, all marketplace employers and most government plans must cover over 100 preventative services, no copay or no deductible when in network? You're already paying for insurance. Using your free preventative care is like cashing in the benefits you already bought. Which preventative service on your list would save you the most risk or money if you did it now? What's one screening you're eligible for based on your age or family history? Real world examples. What prevention looks like day to day. Dental health. A $75 to $100 cleaning can prevent gum disease that might later require a $3,000 implant or crown. Blood pressure. High blood pressure often has no symptoms. A $40 office visit or free pharmacy screening can prevent a $25,000 heart attack. Cancer screening. A $0 colonoscopy can remove a precancerous polyp and prevent a $50,000 cancer surgery. Now, here's an example. Carmen delayed her colonoscopy for years. When she finally went, they found and removed a precancerous polyp. That one $0 visit likely saved her life. If you're uninsured, search free health screening near me or check community health centers. Many offer no cost screening during awareness months. Now, did you know every $1 spent on preventative service can save an estimated $5 to $10 in future healthcare costs, according to the Health Economic Analysis? Prevention isn't just about staying healthy. It's the best return on investment you'll ever get. Which one habit, movement, food, sleep, stress, is your biggest opportunity this month? What is the one tiny daily action you can commit to for the next 2 weeks? Prevention beyond medicine. Prevention starts at home, not just in the doctor's office. Here are everyday habits that double as free preventative care. 1. Move your body. 30 minutes of brisk walking 5 days a week lowers heart disease by up to 50%. Eat smart. Diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins cuts your risk of chronic disease by up to 40%. Sleep enough. 7 to 9 hours nightly helps regulate hormones and strengthens immunity. Manage stress. Simple tools like deep breathing, meditation, or journaling can reduce blood pressure and anxiety. Now, here's an example. Darius added a 15-minute walk after dinner and swapped soda for water. 6 months later, he lost 12 pounds and lowered his blood pressure enough to stop one of his medications. Now, did you know studies show consistent, moderate activity and balanced nutrition can prevent half of heart disease and type 2 diabetes cases in the US? Now, here's a pro tip. Use free tools. Your phone's step counter, smartwatch, reminders, or fitness apps to stay accountable. Every small daily choice is a deposit in your long-term health savings account. Do you have an annual wellness visit on your calendar? If not, what date works? Which wellness perks, bonus, discount, telehealth, checking, could you claim this quarter? Now, pro tips for saving money with prevention. Here's how to make prevention work for your wallet. 1. Use a free annual wellness visit, covered once a year on most plans. 2. Ask HR or your insurance about wellness perks. Many include gym discounts, telehealth, check-in, or smoke initiation programs. 3. Don't wait until you're sick. Prevention works best when you feel fine. 4. Plan ahead. Ask your doctor during your checkup what vaccines or screening you'll need this year and schedule them now. Now, here's an example. Amira used her wellness visit to plan screening for the year. Her doctor scheduled reminders for mammograms and blood work. No surprises later. Now, did you know many employers offer $200 to $500 wellness bonuses for lower premiums when you complete a preventative activity like physicals or screening? Think of your annual wellness visit as a fine tune up. You wouldn't skip maintenance on your car, so don't skip it on yourself. Which excuse do you relate to? I feel fine, I'm busy, or it'll be expensive. What's one simple step that could remove that barrier this week? Common excuses that cost people money. Let's bust some myths that keeps people from preventative care. 1. I feel fine. That's exactly when to go. Prevention works before symptoms appear. Next, I'm too busy. Most preventative visits take under an hour, and skipping them can cost you weeks of recovery later. 3. It's expensive. Most in network preventative services are free under ACA compliant plans. And lastly, I'll do it later. Later often turns into too late. Now, here's an example. Daniel skipped cholesterol checks for years. At 42, he had a mild heart attack. One free $20 blood test could have caught it early. If you pick two preventative actions to do this month, what would it be? What reminder or calendar block would you set so it actually happens? Pro tip roundup. Let's recap the money saving truths about prevention. 1. Prevention saves thousands compared to late treatment. 2. Insurance covers preventative care for $0 in network. 3. Skipping prevention can lead to serious and expensive problems. 4. Healthy habits, movement, nutrition, rest, and stress management are free prevention. 5. Excuses are expensive. Staying proactive pays off. You can't control every health outcome, but you can control how early you act. What would your next 5 years look like if you scheduled prevention now? Where do you see the biggest savings for your situation? Meds avoided, hospital stays prevented, or wellness bonuses? Example, the 5-year savings story. Here's how prevention pays off. Year 1, Tanya gets her free checkup, flu shot, and dental cleaning, zero cost. Year 2, she is diagnosed with high blood pressure early. After exercise and diet changes, no medication needed. Saves $600 a year. Year 3, routine screenings show all normal, $0 additional cost. Year 4, her employer gives her a $300 wellness bonus for completing preventative visits. Year 5, a coworker who skipped preventative care has a hospital stay costing $12,000. Tanya stays healthy, saving over $13,000 total in avoided costs and bonuses earned. Prevention doesn't make life perfect, but it makes your odds and your finances a lot better. What would you book today? Annual wellness visit, vaccines, or screening? And what date will you choose? Which daily habit will you try for the next 14 days to start stacking savings? Prevention is the single smartest financial move you can make in healthcare. You learn how early actions save thousands, why insurance covers preventative care for free, and how simple daily habits multiply your savings over time. Next, we'll dig into what your insurance actually covers for $0 and how to make sure you're using every preventative benefit available to you. I will see you in the next module. Thanks for watching.